Et salut tout le monde, bienvenue dans cette nouvelle vidéo de Red Dead Redemption. Nous sommes à quelques encablures du repère de Dutch. Et ça va partir sur la petite bataille finale. Hein. Ah oui, il a vraiment fait une forteresse sur la montagne, lui. Hein. Ok, le mec peut s'approcher comme ça dans le plus grand des calmes. C'est bizarre, non? J'ai tué personne.
Excuse me, partner. I ain't getting fresh.
This is the United States Army. Make sure they're dead. They're still coming. Last chance to surrender. We need cover. We need cover over here. This ends right now.
Cool.
You really want to die, Fred?
Push into the village. Come on, let's finish this.
Ok, entrer dans le village.
For Christ's sake.
Elle est où la Gatling? Ah, j'ai pas le temps. Ah, ils sont marrants, mais c'est chaud, hein. Ah merde, il m'a ramené tout en bas. Ok, ça va. Ça va, on n'a pas la première partie à faire. Ah putain! Chaud. Allez, on y croit. Je vais essayer d'en buter un ou deux déjà avec le fusil. Oh non, bah non. Bah non, bah non. Ni fait ni à faire. Allez, on y croit. Ok. Il y avait de la dynamite. Hein.
Right, Marston. We'll take 2 men with us. The rest will stay here and take care of the wounded. They'll plant charges at the gate. You and I'll provide the cover fire. This is it, men. Let's get that gate down. Get ready to hold off their fire, Marston. Hold them off! We need time to set the explosives! For the love of God! Follow me! Marston, you're leaving them wide open!
Just drop the gun! It ain't worth it!
Come on! For Christ's sake!
Don't come in.
Take cover, men! Here it comes!
You tend to your wounded. I gotta face Dutch alone.
C'est sérieux là, tire le héros là? Wesh.
Looks like it's me and you, John. You should have stayed at home.
You better follow me.
Hellfire!
Working. God damn it!
For what? You got no idea what you're killing.
See what I can see, John. You were too scared.
C'est nul. Bon, il faut que je tire visiblement sur des trucs. Alors je vais essayer un autre truc.
This way, come on. You
Les lampes.
All I taught you. I'm ashamed. Son of a bitch. God damn it. You'll never take me alive, John. It's over, John.
I ain't leaving here without you.
Just like me, John. You can't change who you are.
I ain't like you. That's where you're wrong.
Oh, ça me rappelle quelque chose, ça. Ça me rappelle quelque chose, les amis. Ah, c'est terrible, les souvenirs. Je veux pas vous spoiler le 2, mais...
Hello again, John.
Hello, Dutch.
We gotta stop meeting like this.
Sure.
I got a plan, John.
You always got a plan, Dutch.
This is a good one.
I don't doubt it.
Il va te
We can't
niquer.
always fight nature, John. We can't fight change. Can't fight gravity. We can't fight nothing. My whole life, all I ever did was fight.
Then give up, Dutch.
But I can't give up, neither. I can't fight my own nature. That's a paradox, John. You see?
Then I have to shoot you.
When I'm gone, they'll just find another monster. They have to. Because they have to justify their wages.
That's their business.
Our time has passed, John.
Ok. Ainsi termine Dutch.
So at the end, you didn't have the guts to shoot.
The man's dead, Ross.
Sure. Can I see your gun? Oh, trust me. It looks better in the report that way.
Where's my family?
Your wife was killed in a prison riot last week.
Pardon?
I'm only joking, dear boy. They were sent back to that Scrabble ranch of yours in Beecher's Hope. They're
C'est un
quite
fou, lui.
safe and sound.
They better be.
Thank you, Mr. Marston, for everything. I know this wasn't easy for you, but I have to say, you've done your country proud.
Yeah, exactly. See you around, John. Try to stay out of trouble. Come on, Archer.
J'espère bien que je te reverrai
Let's
jamais.
go find somebody else we can annoy.
Oh le bâtard. C'est vraiment un chien de la casse lui. Oh. Rentrez chez vous pour retrouver votre famille. Wesh. Oh. Abigail. Oh. Vous êtes une célébrité. Je peux même voler des chevaux. Tranquille.
And I know the only compass that I need is the one leads back to you. And the burning blisters on my feet will call to hold me as I'm close to fall. Away from the warmth of your arms I stray, off the radar and into harm's way. Now I know the only compass that I need is the one that leads back to you.
Oh! Putain, je reconnais le ranch! Le retour du hors-la-loi. Ah, mais je reconnais le ranch dans le 2, il est pareil en fait.
Jack! Anyone here?
C'est pas fini le jeu, hein. Il y a encore plein,
Anyone home?
il y a encore plein de missions derrière. Hein. Je vois que les titres là. Mais...
Oh, darling. I never thought I'd see this day again.
Oh là, il va s'en prendre.
You no good hillbilly piece of shit! I thought you was dead! I thought you was dead, John, huh? Where you been? Where you been?
You know where I've been, darling. You know.
You saw Dutch, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw him.
And Bill?
Yeah, I saw him too.
And you didn't go back to him?
I left that life. Just as you left yours. How'd they treat you?
Ugh, I can take care of myself, John. One guard got funny on me one time, but I wasn't so ladylike and he didn't try it again. Nor no one else.
How's the boy?
Oh, like you. And like me. Well, he's like a kid growing up without a father.
That ain't fair.
What is fair?
Well, some trees flourish, others die. Some cattle grow strong, others are taken by wolves. Some men are born rich enough and dumb enough to enjoy their lives. Ain't nothing fair, you know that.
We tried to change. I mean, ain't that what you're supposed to do?
It did change. And it's over now. Jack! Jack, come here, boy.
Hello, sir.
Come here. How you been?
Coyotes ate all the chickens and poachers took the cattle. I tried, Father. I tried.
I know you did, son. I know.
Don't you go blaming me, boy.
Ah,
you go
l'ancien!
blaming me.
I ain't blaming no one, old man, but since you're still alive, there's 4 mouths to feed. And no cattle.
That's a nice way to greet somebody. Why don't I get a warm and tender embrace?
Consider the fact I ain't put a bullet in your embrace, old man. You were supposed to look after the place.
I did. Well, I did my best. Thing is, there was too many of them. I thought you was dead. I wasn't drinking.
C'est vrai que c'était un
Hold your
poivreau.
excuses until you figured out which one to use. Jack, go get your bags packed, boy. We got work to do. We leave in the morning.
Partir où?
Yes, sir.
Where are you going?
Well, it's getting kind of dark now, but in the morning we've got to go get ourselves some more cattle. We've got friends at McFarland's ranch. It's over in Hennigan's stead who can sell us some. Now, Abigail, I hope you learn to cook.
Yes. Didn't I say, rather than some prison, they actually kept me incarcerated in a cooking school for young ladies.
Ah, mais l'électricité, il se met bien. Ah non, moi c'est peut-être... des bougies. Oh, il est bégosse. Oh, il a mis le costume de beau gosse là.
How do you do, sir?
Are you ready? Let's haul out. Come on. How you feeling, Jack?
I'm feeling fine, sir.
We got a decent ride ahead of us.
I've never been to Hennigan's Stead. How do you know these ranchers?
I met them while I was away. McFarland's are good people. Let's go.
Hey, Paul.
What?
Where were you all that time? Where'd you go?
What'd your mother tell you?
She said it was some kind of careful.
That's about right. Some people thought I owed them some favor.
Why did they take us away?
They thought it wasn't safe.
Où est-ce qu'on est là? D'accord.
Here by yourself. Those men harm you?
No, they're okay. Some of them even told me stories. I think I'd like to
Oh,
be a government man.
il a pas tourné.
Or a politician.
I'd rather you
Oh, le
chose
con.
an honest
Il
profession.
a pas tourné.
You mean?
I know I ain't been the best father, Jack. I made some bad choices. But all that life, it's over now. Come on.
Et il envoie le gamin, hein, parce que...
Paul, was it something to do with Mr. Dutch and Bill? Why you went away?
Who told you that?
I kept hearing people say their names. That's all.
Yeah, I caught up with Bill and Dutch. We had some old business needed settling.
Where are they now?
They're gone, son. We won't be seeing them again.
They were angry at you, weren't they? That's why we had to leave.
They was just good men who turned bad. I'll explain it to you one day.
And what does that make you?
I guess I'm a bad man who tried to be a good father. I don't know. Every man has a right to change. A chance of forgiveness. Ain't that what the good book says?
You've never read me the good book, sir.
Well, I imagine that's what it says. There's the ranch. Come on. Let's see if we can find Mr. McFarland.
Hello, bon.
Marston. There's a face I thought I'd never see again. Some of our public servants in Blackwater sent you back on another homicidal errand to protect and save us from Lord only knows what.
Thankfully not, sir. I was hoping you might still be able to sell me some cattle.
My boy, it would be a pleasure. Bonnie's out in the crowd now. She'll be more than happy to help you.
Take care now, Mr. McFarland. Good luck. All right, Jack. You're gonna have an important job. I want you to lead the herd while I drive them from the back. Keep us all moving in the right direction.
Sure, Paul. I can do that, no problem.
And if you see cows straying off, can you help me round them up?
Good Lord, do my eyes deceive me? A devil walks among us.
I said I'd be back when this was all over, Miss McFarland. After the barn fire, you remember?
Of course I remember. I just didn't believe a word of it. So, you've come for some cattle?
Yeah, I'm finally starting up my farm again. Or trying to, at least.
You'll be fine. You've been taught well. Come on, then.
Giddy up!
Let's go. Head for the river, son! Come on.
I'll ride with you if you get them off the range.
Good luck, John. Come back and see us sometime.
So, what happened? Last I heard you were headed for some exotic escapade in Mexico.
It's a long story. Too long to tell without a drink in my hand.
Back to the riddles, I see. And Mr. Williamson?
Let's just say Bill and I settled our differences.
Il va falloir que j'aille jusque chez moi, là.
Boy?
Yeah. Say hello to Miss McFarland, Jack.
Hello?
Ah, the arrogance of youth. He gets a little fur on his lip and he thinks he knows best all of a sudden.
Let's take after his father.
Moi, ils me font peur à aller tout le temps sur le...
How's your wife?
She's well, I think. We haven't had much
sur
time to
les
talk
rails,
yet.
là.
Well, I'm glad you're back together again.
It's gonna take some time. We've all been through a lot.
Qu'est-ce qu'il fait?
Looks like you got him under control. I best get back to Pa.
Nice to see you again, Miss McFarland. And thanks for everything.
Funny, you dope.
Come on. All right, Jack. Let's get him through the river. Yeah. You're doing a good job, son. Just lead him straight up the hill towards home.
Will do, Pa.
Yeah. Come on.
On dirait que j'ai fait ça toute ma vie. Hein.
Come.
Pas les rails, pas les rails.
Come on. Wait, slow down. They look like rustlers. I'll deal with this. Stay with the herd, Jack. I'll kill you. Run away, pal. I think that's all of them. Jack, wait there, I'm coming. You all right? You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I wasn't scared, honest.
Sorry you had to see that, son. Those men won't be stealing from anybody else. Jack, head left up the road towards home.
I know where I'm going, Pa.
Come on. Go.
Comment ça, il m'en manque une? Ah ouais. Voilà.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
Je crois que on arrive. Elles sont connes.
Come on.
Putain. Oh la rebelle là, c'est bon?
All right. Now lead them into the pen.
Oh!
Let's go. Nice work, son.
We made it.
Did real good out there. Go on. Hit your horse and wait for me by the stable. That's a fine herd we got ourselves.
So we're
Ouais, avec tout l'argent que j'avais récolté en même temps.
Did a good job, son. Nice shooting.
Thanks, Pa.
Make a rancher of you yet.
Bon, la mission était longue, hein. À moins que j'espère qu'on en a passé 2. On a du J. On a du A. Pestilence.
What you cooking?
Ah, on a fait qu'une mission là, elle était grosse la mission le retour du hors-la-loi.
Ain't working so well.
Not yet.
Be honest though. Tastes bad enough to kill a man.
I never was much of a cook, but I did try to be a good wife.
And you have been.
Given what we was and what we came from, I think we've gone and done okay. I look at Jack. I look at him and I think we've been blessed. Maybe he can be something more.
He's a good kid. He can be whatever he wants to be. He ain't gonna be no frontier gunslinger killing and running no gang, though. That way's over. Railroads, and government, motor cars, and everything gone and done away with all that.
And he ain't gonna marry no orphaned working girl running with the hucksters neither.
If he meets one like you, I hope he'll marry.
Stop. For an illiterate gunslinger, you sure know how to make a girl blush. God damn crows! John! You have got to go deal with them. They've broken into the silo again and are eating all the corn out from it.
Of course, my angel.
Get out of there!
Et ça lui prend comme ça. Ouais, les corbeaux Je pense que les autres ont compris.
Finally. Now about that stew.
Ah bah celle-là, elle était très courte.
We got a telegram from some lady friend of yours, a Bonnie.
Vieux amis, nouveaux ennuis.
So you
Ah,
ain't telling me?
Bonnie McFarlane. She's a friend. Saved my life when I went after Bill and nearly got myself killed again.
Oh, now you two's in the habit of sending each other letters. How very nice.
It weren't nothing like that. What's it say?
I don't know. I can't. Well, you know I can't read.
Give it here.
You read that thing out loud?
I ain't hiding nothing. Dear Mr. Marston, stop. Need corn sacks. Stop. Emergency. Stop. Weevils and moths ate entire county supply. Stop. Can you help? Not exactly the most romantic request now, is it?
I guess not. She saved your life, you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then you're gonna have to help her and her family out. We've got a plentiful supply of corn sacks over near the silo. About the one thing Uncle didn't manage to have stolen while we was gone.
Okay.
Hurry back, John. And John, what's she like?
You know. A little bit like you, I guess. She's a woman in a man's world.
John, wait!
elle va vouloir venir.
Maybe I should meet this McFarlane.
Ah, c'était sûr.
Well, come on then. Let's get going.
Pourquoi il y a une horloge?
I don't think I can let you go off again without
enough. I'm glad of the company. You only had to ask.
Ask? I was waiting for you to ask me.
I thought you'd want to keep an eye on the boy.
Oh, while you were off cavorting with cowgirls in the next county? I don't think so, John Marston. You only just got home. That Jack has seen enough of me for a lifetime. So, is she married? This phony McFarland?
No.
What does she look like?
I don't know. Pretty normal, I suppose.
Normal? What? Normal like me?
No. Normal as in 2 eyes, mouth, nose, that kind of normal. Besides, ain't no woman fine as you.
A little flattery. Now we're finally getting somewhere.
If you find yourself in a hole, the first thing to do is stop digging.
Another pearl of wisdom from John Marston. I sure do miss those.
I never took you for the jealous type, Abigail.
I ain't jealous so much as curious.
You heard what she wrote. It's just some corn. She saved my life, and she was decent enough to me, so I owe her this much at least.
How did she save your life anyway?
She found me half dead on the side of the road and took me to the doctor. Most folks would have left me there.
Half dead from what?
Bill didn't take so kindly to me visiting unannounced.
Bill never did like surprises. How was he?
Same as he was when we left. Angry and dumb. Taking his revenge out on the world. People down there was really scared of him.
Of Bill? You gotta be kidding me. He was only frightening if he was afraid of some fool.
Bill weren't so bad.
Allez, on se dépêche là. Je pense que ça va le faire, on est pas très loin.
For a while, we all thought we'd found something right. Better way to live, but it was just a lie. So you saw before they did.
Maybe. But there was still kind of a family.
A family that left you for dead. You knew the truth, John. And they
Je pensais qu'on se ferait attaquer, mais en fait c'est juste une course contre la montre.
Where did they take you?
Who?
Those government bastards. Where did they hold you and Jack?
I ain't sure. They kept their eyes covered there and back. Can't have been too far from here, though.
They treat you right?
It ain't the first time I've had a gun to my head, John. You're forgetting your marriage proposal.
Very fun.
No, they learned pretty quick what would happen if they laid a finger on me.
Sons of bitches.
It wasn't them or being there. I didn't care about that. I've been in far worse situations.
In time.
You came. Thank you so much. We lost the entire harvest.
Miss McFarland, I'd like you to meet my wife, Abigail.
Oh, ain't you quite the gentleman all of a sudden? It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Marston.
Likewise. Thank you for saving my husband's life. And for teaching the miserable goats manners, among other things.
I didn't teach him anything. I know better than to try to change a man. You should meet my father.
Oh, people can change, Miss McFarland. John and I have to believe that more than anybody.
This is a decent first harvest for you, John. You should be proud. That's good land you got there.
How are you feeling, Mrs. Marston? From what your husband told me, it must have been awful for you.
I've been through worse, and I knew he'd be back before too long. He can't cook a meal to save his life.
Abigail, in my darkest hours, when I was most homesick, just the thought of one of your rat meat stews kept me pushing forward.
Well, about as amusing as a weeping saddle sore, ain't he, Miss McFarland? If you're gonna start yammering about women's work, John, I'd say you might be in the wrong company.
I'd say so, too.
I never felt so outnumbered.
Ma'am?
Bizarre l'attitude.
So that was the famous Bonnie.
That was her, all right.
She's pretty.
She's normal, like I said.
Well, you always wanted to be a rancher. I'd have thought she'd be just your thing. The perfect rancher's wife, if I ever saw one.
I already got a
One too many blows to the head.
You ain't wrong about that, Mrs. Marston.
That's quite a ranch they got there.
That'll be us someday. As soon as we get back on our feet.
I don't know, John. How many times can we start again? An outlaw and a working girl. We ain't exactly farmers.
We are now. Forget that life. It's over.
Do you really believe that?
We have to. It's the only way we'll ever have a future.
The life we led, that doesn't go away. It's never over. You think those government men are just gonna leave us alone now?
The old gang's dead. I did what they asked.
And that's it? A life of crime forgiven?
We're back together, ain't we?
Till they decide you owe them something else.
Elle a pas
I
tort.
was the stupid one for believing I could get out. Maybe Dutch, Bill, and Javier were just being honest with themselves.
You ain't perfect, John, and I sure ain't. But you're better than they are. Than they were.
Maybe we can't change. But we gotta try, for Jack's sake. Even if we have to start again 100 times. It's better than going back to what we were. How's Jack doing?
Angry, upset. He's been through a lot.
I hope he's gonna be alright.
It's gonna take time. For a while, his world was safe. Normal. Then it got turned upside down again.
You ain't saying much about it.
I've tried to talk to him, but how do you explain any of this? What do you say when he asks about Uncle Bill and Uncle Dutch? They were family when he was a little boy.
He hides away in those books of his.
Wouldn't you? It ain't like the real world's done him many favors. He's just been kidnapped. He grew up with the gang. That's no life for a boy.
We did our best to protect him.
Come on, John. He saw things no boy could see.
Well, now we got a chance to make it right.
Exactement.
We did good today, John. I guess I better go fix us something to eat.
Ok, bah nous on va s'arrêter là-dessus. J'espère que vous avez kiffé cet épisode. C'est le cas comme d'habitude. N'hésitez pas à me lâcher des gros pouces bleus, à vous abonner à la chaîne si ce n'est pas déjà fait. On se retrouve très bientôt pour des nouvelles vidéos. Allez, salut tout le monde.